So usually fault or error both are same. So few faults we will discuss. Will expect while developing code itself.
Mm.
Few errors unexpectedly in runtime will get. Okay.
Mm.
So
Mm.
usually will get first runtime faults. Okay. In that remote faults, runtime faults, we have a two faults: binding faults and remote faults. Okay. And
Mm.
one more fault, business transfer. Okay. So business faults means when these faults rise by code itself.
Okay.
Why? So whenever input data not matching with schema. So
Mm.
in from input we have a ID. Okay. From
Mm.
input this is a mandatory, but we are not received. Or else account number it should be 11 numbers. Okay, but from input we are getting 8 number. Okay, like that whenever mandatory
Mm.
data
Mm.
sorry, mandatory data not matching with schema. Okay, so
Mm.
we'll write switch conditions. We will verify if these fall mandatory elements whether we are getting value or not. If no, we are raising business faults. Okay,
Mm. Mm.
false
Sorry,
means
I didn't get that. So mandatory data, if it is not matching, that is called business faults, huh?
we are raising error specifically in the code.
Hmm.
We have a
Hmm. Hmm.
throw activity. Using this throw activity we will raise errors. We will stop that process. We will raise the error. Okay,
Okay.
that's we called as a business fault. So when input data not matching with target requirement or target schema, so these faults raised by code. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
runtime faults. So runtime faults means in runtime what we called as a runtime. So once our code deployed to the server.
Hmm.
Okay, once we deployed code into the server, um when in the production live data, okay, processing will get unexpected errors.
Hmm.
Correct.
Hmm. Hmm.
Those faults we called as a runtime. It means binding faults. So sudden we developed a code, we
Hmm.
deployed code into servers, and we connected to ATPDB. Okay,
Hmm.
let
Hmm.
it be RFTP. Suddenly, after 6 months or after 1 year, they
Hmm.
change the password. So
They changed what?
password.
Password. Okay. Huh.
So we have to update password, right? So
Hmm.
instead of uh, they are informing us, they are changed the password. So at that time, connection connection has itself encountered a error.
Hmm. Hmm.
We
Hmm.
couldn't able to connect third party system. That
Hmm.
we called as a binding fault
Oh, okay. Okay.
or credentials issue or
Hmm.
endpoint URL issue. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
at that time we'll get a binding fault. Okay,
Okay. Hmm.
what fault means when target system is down, connection has established.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
connection established, but target system is down.
Hmm.
So sometimes DB down or someone we are invoking any third party visitor.
Hmm.
That visitor will be down sometime. Okay, maybe
Hmm.
overloaded, some maintenance issue, some like that. So at that time we'll get a remote fault. Okay, in the remote fault we can retry. if you apply retry mechanism, okay, so
Hmm.
after 1 minute we can retry, after 10 minutes if we retry, so that record will be successful, correct?
Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
Like this, these faults will be there. So when it comes to error handling, till then we have seen only how many faults, how many errors are there, but
Hmm.
now we'll see handling of errors.
Hmm.
Okay, this is very important. In OIC, two places we used to handle errors. Okay, in two
Hmm.
places we used to handle the errors. One place scope level, called as a global fault handler, uh, default fault handler. Scope level, we have a default fault handler. Okay, and
Hmm.
second one global level fault handler. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. So I'll show you. Okay, so projects. So how many projects we don't know? We'll take any one project, ATP to FTP, right? Okay. Uh, we'll test this integration.
Hmm.
So we'll deactivate the admin. Rest to ATP insert, right? Then okay. So location. First we'll test a happy flow whether it is working or not.
Hmm.
Share the ID 600, the name 8. Okay. So got successful.
Hmm.
Okay. So now what is the table name? We need to see. We will see what is the table name. We'll try to make a error. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
So view connection, view. What is the table name? So the employees.
Employee SH.
So we can see the table first. How can we make it as a దీంట్లోనే పెట్టినాను చూస్తుంటే. Okay, so we need to see the table. If any number is there, something we'll try to ISH. So all are varchar 20 only.
No, ID, it is not null, right? So we will pass null value for ID. I think it should
Yes,
fail.
yes. Yeah, same thing will do. So in body, so you can pass. So it got errored. So but we don't have any considerations like which activity it is can't fail.
Mm-hmm.
How to handle this? So I mean, so per day 10,000 1 lakh records it will transfer. So we need to know, right, how many records are
Mm-hmm.
stuck, how
Hmm.
many are failed, like that. So for that we need to do some error handling.
Okay.
So we'll create a table, error table. Okay, we will
Hmm.
store all the data into error table. So we send a notification. We stored all the errors into error table. Anything we can do. So I'll
Oh.
create a table, new table. So error and sh I'll do. So first we need to know instance ID. What is the instance ID for that? So if you have instance ID, we can we know. Okay, this what we can find out the specific instance here. Okay, in the
Hmm.
observable. Okay, we have instance ID. We can find out specific instance ID if you have. So we'll store that instance ID. Then composite name.
What is that instance ID? I didn't get that. So we're creating a new table, and in that one column name is instance. Oh, for which instance the error will happen, we want to capture that in this table.
So support
Oh.
team will monitor this table. They will find out, okay, this instance ID. They will go and check, okay, why it is failed, and then they
Hmm.
will rectify.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So a composite name, which integration it got errored, and
Okay.
uh, oh, sorry, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So and what all things we need? Composite name we need. and error code, error code and error reason. Okay, so and error description. So these and all will make a club. It will be error description and all, will get a number of characters, right? So input payload. So we call that as input payload. Okay, and what else? So we'll store all these. Okay, so deploy, design, deactivate. Okay, so we can use scope here, action, so scope. Okay, scope level we can handle errors, right? So we will copy these two into inside scope. Cut, paste. Now, if any error occurs here, so we'll go to fault handler, default fault handler. Okay, so it will go to here. So here we will invoke ATP connection. We'll insert all the data into error table. Mm. Perform up table. Every time it will insert new record. So continue. Schema, it should be admin. బయటికి పోతా. Okay, so I will select this table. Continue. We need to import the table first. Majorly, in my project, we store all the error details into error table and we send a notification. Okay, so in this mapper, we'll map. Okay, so instance ID we'll find out in scope fault integration metadata. Okay, so integration detail. One second. Okay, so integration runtime details, instance ID, we can map it to here. Okay, even composite name, integration name, we'll find out where is that composite name. Then error code. So we have a for scope we have a fault object. There we have a error code, error reason, and error details. Okay, and payload. So overall whole input we need to store entire all this input we need to store into payload here.
Mm. Mm.
I forgot to change that into block. Payload, where is that payload? Error set. Error payload. It should be a blob, club or
Mm.
blob. I forgot. Okay, I'll show you how to
Mm.
store payload. We have a function called get content as a string. Get content as a string. If you use this function,
Mm.
create a target now. So we can use this, and then inside this function, we can drag and drop request parent element. So all these
All the
data it
details.
store into
Mm.
single element.
Oh.
So as of now, it won't go right. It is only expecting 20 characters only. So
You
payload and all,
can, we can just select one field inside the request wrapper, like name or
correct.
something to get updated.
Yes, yes, I'll show you ID as of now. But you know, right?
Mm.
Get
Mm.
content as a string. It will help to make entire input as a single element, single value. Okay. Now we can test this. Run, loading, run. See, here it got errored ATPDB. Okay.
Mm.
So
Mm.
go to fault handler. Fault handler also we got error. Maybe some data issue. So ID is not there, right? So that is why we mapped ID. From input we are not passing ID.
Mm.
Got it? So we should map some other field. Okay, it's fine. Now here.
What ID? ID only we checked, right? We made it not null and then we want to see that error. Now that error should be captured in error sh table, right? It's not happening?
Yes, yes. No. In here in this mapping
Mm.
for payload
Oh, you gave ID. Mm.
ID. So I'll remove that and just I'll hard code something. Still, this invoke also we are getting error. Why? Okay, see, we are getting all this data. Language, XMS, instance ID, it is
Hmm.
passing, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Error code, it is not sending, and error reason, yes,
Hmm.
and error description also. Something imply sh table ID. ID is missing. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Error details also we are sending, and payload
Hmm.
we are passing test, and composite
Hmm.
name passing. Then
Okay.
why again below one also it is failing?
Both are same.
No, no. Mm,
What is the second error?
Control V. Okay, that I'll see. Okay, this is one place where we handle errors. Okay,
Hmm.
so at the same time we have a one more place. Let's say after this, if you want to use any, if you want to write data into FTP location, okay, or if you want to insert data into different tables, okay. So
Okay.
if any,
But
if error,
in the table, will it be recorded? Can we check the table if the data is inserted in the
no,
table?
no, this is failing, right? Error insert itself, it is failing.
Oh, this part it is failing. Okay, okay.
Why? Error code, this is not a mandatory, right? No, it is failing. Okay, I will see. Okay,
Hmm.
if this is successful, instance will be completed only. Okay,
Hmm.
so if any other activities are there, it will continue. So only the scope itself, if any error occurs, let's say I'll insert one more ATP. Insert. So perform operation on a table. Insert. Continue. Schema admin. Search. Okay. So now here two scenarios. If any error occurs while inserting into employee SH table, okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
stop that integration Okay,
Mm.
I've used error handling, fault handling.
Mm. Mm.
So then after, if this is it will insert, it will store all the error details into error table, and
Mm.
it will continue this from here.
Oh, so
So
the next step it will continue. Oh, I mean, like the error
it
row will
use
come
fault
to this,
handler.
and then the next row will be processed. Like that, you're saying?
Yes, yes. So uh
Okay.
two if you want
Mm.
to, if any error occurred here, if you want
Mm.
to
Mm.
continue,
Mm.
we can use fault handler, scope level fault handler, default fault handler. We
Mm.
can do some, we'll send a notification here, or we
Mm.
store error details into error table. That's it.
Mm.
Okay. So it will continue next. If you
So
want,
in
if
this
we,
mapper, what did you put after the scope? After the scope, we have put mapper invoke, right? Yeah, in this mapper, what we put? Not here, here,
here,
outside.
right?
Uh-huh.
No, here we can map from source only. From here only we can map. No, that's different story.
Okay.
Let's just for assumption, if any error occurs
Mm.
in the
Mm.
previous invoke, if you want to
Mm.
continue the flow, you need to
Mm.
use scope level fault handler,
Mm.
then it will continue the process.
That I understood. But if you want to continue, then in mapper again out one which is outside scope level. So here again we have to do the mapping, like how we
Yeah,
have did
this is
inside that
different
main
table,
block.
right? No, this is different table.
Oh, this is for different table.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. This
But why
here
we will
maybe
have two
some
different
rest.
tables? Uh,
Uh, uh,
like why we will have two different
no,
operations?
no. Just for assumption, maybe in real time we may get FTP, we may get REST
Oh,
API, we may get SOAP API. So continue
oh.
flow will be there, right?
Okay, okay, okay.
So if any
Understood.
one scope got failed,
Hmm.
previous scope should be continue. At that time we can use like this.
Hmm. Hmm.
Can
Hmm. Hmm.
stop, we can store here, we can use uh, 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 retro fault. We can use retro fault. One second.
Hmm. What is retro fault?
Ret- Retro fault means, okay,
Hmm.
previous
Hmm.
fault it will rise.
Previous fault it will raise. I did not
Yes, yes.
understand.
Here we got one error, right?
Hmm.
Same error it will rise. So at that time it won't continue next activities.
Oh, it will block. Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay.
If client says
Hmm.
in the main flow we have
Hmm.
a 4 to 5 invokes,
Hmm.
4 to 5 target systems are there. If any
Hmm.
one target system has failed, you need to stop. So
Okay, okay.
you can store all the error details into error table,
Hmm.
and then you can raise same error. Retro fault means previous fault only it will rise. So it means it will go to global level fault handler. Here it will exit from main flow, and
Hmm.
we have a global level fault handler. It will come out of the flow.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay,
Okay,
this is
okay.
how it will work out. Here, if you want to send a notification, we can
Hmm.
use notification activity, we can send mails.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I can use here. Okay, one second.
Mm-hmm.
One more thing. So this is how. Okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here. So yeah, if we have a 10 records,
Mm.
5 records has successfully inserted.
Mm.
6 record has failed.
Mm.
It will come here, it will go here.
Mm.
Okay. We need to use for each activity. Okay. One
Mm.
by one record we will send. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
If you use scope level default file handler, it will store all the error details into error table, and
Mm.
next record will be continued.
Mm. Mm.
So
Understood.
like that, once if once instance main flow exit and it will reaches to global level fault handler. Okay,
Hmm.
renaming
Hmm.
record it won't continue.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's why we handle most of the errors inside fault handler only.
Okay.
This scope level fault handler only for that scope only. If we got error here, it will
Ah.
go to global level only.
Okay. So if you don't handle the error like in the outside one, then it will stop only, right? Or it will
It
automatically
will stop.
stop.
It will go to global level fault handler. It will terminate the instance.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Ah.
So
So usually in real time we have to handle every error mostly, correct?
yes, yes, correct.
Mm.
For each scope, we use a scope level. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have a low variables concept. Variables. Okay. Local
Mm.
variable, global. We have time, right? Another 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Local variable and a global variable. So local variable within the main flow only we can access. Within the flow we can access, and okay,
Mm.
we can create it only string variable. Okay, by
Mm.
using
What by where why do we use this local variable? Where
I'll
do we
show you.
use? Okay.
I'll tell you. So by
Mm.
using assign activity, we can create local variables
Okay.
and assign values. Okay. So global variable we can create we can create using X symbol, and we can create string type. Okay, string
Mm.
type and a date type, number type, and
Mm.
complex type. Complex type also we can do. Okay, by
Okay.
using by using data stitch activity, we can by using data stitch activity we can assign values. We have it three operations: assign, append,
Mm.
remove. For this using data stitch activity. Okay,
Mm.
why
Mm.
we use local and global variables? Now we we have a FTP adapters, correct?
Mm.
So FTP adapter, write location and file name.
Mm.
Multiple places we are using FTP adapters.
Mm.
So we need to we need to write file to same location or different locations anywhere. But if you want to change anytime, so no need to go for FTP adapter, open and change. Instead of that, we can create a local variables here, mail IDs and all. Okay, I'll use
Mm.
as an activity. If you use mail activity, we need to define to address and from address, right?
Mm.
Local underscore to underscore address. So to address Nishan Reddy Sova at gmail.com. Okay, so we can use lo- local underscore. Okay,
Mm.
created two local variables.
Okay,
So
okay. No, no. Can you come again? So what we did for FTP write access?
no,
What?
no,
Why?
no, no,
Huh?
no, no. Just I have created.
Mm.
I'm going to if after storing errors into ATPDB, I'm
Mm.
storing. I need to send a mail.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
To send
Mm.
a mail, we need to address and from address, right?
Correct. Mm.
Those instead of storing into notification activity, I
Mm.
have
Mm.
created one local variable.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
From local variable, I'm assigning values.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
if
Mm.
2 places, 3 places, 5 places, I'm using notification activity. So
Mm.
every
Mm.
places instead of hard coding,
Mm.
I'll I'll refer from local variable.
Okay. Okay.
I'll use the notification activity here.
Mm.
Okay. So here in the to address,
Mm.
we can use L2 address variable.
Mm. Mm.
From address, we can use from address variable. No need to hard code here. So in
Okay.
next time, like this, we have a 10 places.
Mm.
So places, no need to if I change only one place,
Mm.
it will reflect everywhere, right?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So I'll try to access same variable. I'll try to access in the global fault handler here.
Mm. Mm.
See, no variables.
Ah.
Local variables we cannot access global fault handler level. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
for that, you need to create global variables.
Mm.
I think inside here also inside scope also we cannot access. I think 1 second we can see. Hmm. We can access here inside fault handler. Hmm. So in main scope we can access. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm there. I'm there, Nishan.
Okay. Then um, how to create a global variables? We have a X symbol here.
Mm. Mm.
So by clicking here, I'll create a G underscore to address. So we can create string, boolean, date, object. Object means complex type, number, anything we can create. Just we'll
Mm.
create only variables here.
Mm.
The
Okay.
underscore from address. Okay. Okay. So
Mm.
we can access anywhere those variables.
Oh, even within fault handler notification also we can access global
Yes,
one.
yes, yes, yes. So if you go here to address, see G G
Mm-hmm.
underscore to address. So sometimes we need to
Mm.
store those values, order ID,
Mm.
like that. Those values
Mm.
need to access entire integration. So at that time, even FTP write folder locations, we can create local variables or global variables. We can access.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
So this is how we handle the errors in two places majorly. Scope
Mm.
level default fault handler and global level fault handler we used to handle the errors.
Ah, okay.
That is our case. Like how we are storing errors into FTP or ATPDB or mail notification, anything.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
Okay, okay then.
Okay,
So
we'll connect tomorrow then.
yes, yes, we'll connect tomorrow. We have
Mm.
completed now data stitch activity and
Error handling.
error handling. So data
What?
stitch I haven't show you, right? So we have created only variables. Correct? We have created a variables. We haven't assigned values. So we to assign values to the global variable, we can use data stitch activity. Okay. So we can select that variable. We can assign. We have assign. We can remove. We can append. Anything we can do. Like this, we can assign.
Okay, okay.
So interviews also they will more ask
Hmm.
why we use data stitch activity. So to assign values to the global variable, we can use
Stitch
uh,
active.
data stitch activity. Even for the local variables also we can assign values. So
So
if you
stitch
open data
activity is basically used to assign values to the local and global variable.
variables
Okay.
are either global or local, anything we can assign
Mm.
values.
Okay. But in notification we add, right? But we are giving here only in the stitch. Like after creating local variables, we created stitch, but we have to assign values. Oh, we'll assign. Okay, okay, understood. In stitch, we will assign values. In notification, we'll call that variable. So
Yes,
automatically,
correct.
mails will go to that person to whom we have assigned. Oh, okay, okay, understood.